What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's new episode. We're on our way to go train. Got the leggings on, and today is a little piece of history because it is our first official Gracie Barra no-gi class that I'm going to be participating in. Feels like I'm about to go hoop. Like, I got the leggings on. I'm not sure if this is gonna be like our attire, but I had them in the closet, deep in the inventory, and we pulled it out. So we got some white leggings going on, and my brother and my dad hooked it up with some Fuji shorts, some shorts with no pockets. And that's something I didn't know about when doing no-gi. I thought you just wear whatever you want, but you can't wear shorts with pockets, which makes sense because you could easily get a finger stuck in there. You could like break it. So these shorts have no pockets, and we're going to be trying out some no-gi technique for the first time today. We have rolled a little bit no-gi in the past, but it's like a handful of times, and I feel like it's something new. It feels completely different from training in the gi. They just recently added a no-gi class to the schedule, so this is going to be a nice little routine of ours. Usually on Fridays, we'll probably work some no-gi action. But if you guys are new to the channel, what's going on? My name's Alonzo, and we post jiu-jitsu content, and right now we're in preparation for our next jiu-jitsu tournament. Now that is going to be in the gi, but I feel like getting a nice range of gi, no gi, some combat jiu-jitsu, who knows? I think it's all good all around. You can have a better understanding of how certain positions work for certain styles, depending on your scenario. Some techniques might work better than others. So today was a pretty productive day. We just got our eyes checked, went to the optometrist, and your boy hasn't got a pair of glasses in a few years. And I was listening to this podcast with Jake Shields and Bilal Muhammad. And Bilal Muhammad was talking about his eye, because he did have a fight with Leon Edwards where he had an eye poke. And he was talking about how he had floaters in his eye. And I myself have experienced those floaters. Like 2 years ago, that's when it started. So I would, if it was bright outside, I remember playing golf with my brother. And I would just see these like squiggly lines everywhere. One looked like a snake, and it kind of just went onto these different areas in my vision. I didn't know if I was like a damn shaman seeing freaking visions or what was going on. And I looked it up, and I was like, okay, something's up with our eyes. So we went to go 2 years ago. We went to get our eyes checked, and they pretty much said, just keep it at bay. If it gets worse, we'll handle business. And 2 years later, fast forward, I have been seeing them more as of late. And we went back. We got a new pair of glasses. Hopefully they come in within the next week or so. But we dropped a small bag there, and hopefully get this eye situated. Got a couple of other things that I want to get done. We have a sleep study, get our eyes checked. And there's a few other things that I've been trying to get my health back in order, just because, those things add up. The older you get, the more I'm starting to realize, like, oh, you got to make sure your ears are good, your eyes are good, all your senses are moving, and it's better to get them handled sooner rather than later. So that's pretty much what we had cooking up today. Pretty good. But I'm excited for this no-gi session, man. Lots of entertaining stuff when it comes to no-gi, like those CJI events, all no-gi, ADCC, mostly no-gi. But I do think gi is here to stay. I don't think it's going anywhere. I enjoy training the gi, bro. I feel like there's so many different options. Like when you play that UFC game, like you play UFC 5, and you're on the ground, you have like, a couple positions. You have like 3 options to choose from. Say if you're like Charles Oliveira, you have a Dars arm bar, maybe say you're in side control, maybe like a Kimura or something. You only have those 3 options. But with the gi, say you're playing UFC 5 with the gi on, bro, you got like 20 options, and they all change, and they're super intricate. So I think there's something there that I feel like a lot of people don't really bring up, but there's so many different options with the gi. I think it's good for the brain to be able to deal with so many different attacks. That's just my personal opinion. At the end of the day, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I do think if there was a UFC game and they had the gis on, it would be a lot more complicated than it is now. So just for some food for thought there. But yeah, everything else seems pretty good. I'll talk to you guys when we get into the gym. Usually I'll tie my belt, put my gi on, record it, but we got nothing to put on. So, I'll probably just weigh myself, see where we're at. Diet's been pretty good. I've been eating tons of oranges. My grandma just gave me some oranges, bro. I've been eating oranges all day. They're freaking fire. I forget how good oranges are until I get like a good batch. Then I'm eating like 6 a day. It's crazy, but I'm sure it has its nutritional benefits to that as well. So we're gonna listen to some music. I'll talk to you guys after training. I've been watching a lot of Peyton Talbot's YouTube content lately, and it's insane. Like, I've never seen a YouTube channel like that, bro. It's a little bit schizo, not gonna lie, but I feel like the creative process of as when it comes to editing and just clip selection, that stuff is insane. So if you guys haven't checked it out, if you guys it's a little bit of an eerie watch, but he's a UFC fighter. I think the music they use is cool as well, but I've been watching that lately and it's been pretty sick. So on our way to go train, let's get it, boys. Let's go.
No. The legendary Urn of Whispering Warriors, said to contain the souls of the entire Tenshu army.
All right, guys. So we weren't able to record any sparring footage after training, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That was rough. For my first kind of no-gi structured full class, bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was something that I didn't experience before rolling, but we did some rounds after class. So it was kind of like a mini Shark Tank. There was only 3 people that showed up to class total, me and 2 other guys, and we kind of had 4 minutes on having a partner go in after a sub, and it was crazy. It's like no-gi is fast paced. There's not a lot of breaks, not a lot of stalling going on. It's going to take your boy a while to get used to. But like I said previously, I think it's good to be able to incorporate different styles of jiu-jitsu, because most people think jiu-jitsu is kind of this one thing, grappling, submission grappling type of thing. But there's a lot of things that go involved with no-gi jiu-jitsu specifically. There's a lot of judo, a lot of wrestling, and sambo type moves that could be going on in jiu-jitsu. So it's like vast, and you kind of realize after some time like what you're good at, what needs work, and a lot of things need work for myself. So that's kind of why I like to talk to you guys about training and stuff, because there are days like this one in particular where it's pretty rough. Like there was not a lot of stuff going good for me, which is that's how it goes sometimes, bro. Sometimes you get tired, you get freaking put in bad positions, and as long as we could find a silver lining in between that, we should be good. And sometimes you don't see the silver lining right away, but it's always there. Shout out Stuart Little for that, because the silver lining is always there. But had an overall good experience when it came to training. Went to the grocery store, actually picked up a few treats, nothing too crazy. Just some light, low calorie snacks. Gonna start supplementing the sweet treats with lower calorie sweet treats. And it seems like we're on track when it comes to making weight and stuff. So it is going to be a little shorter of a video. Hope you guys don't mind. But we did get some no-gi training in. Small class, but we did learn some techniques. And that's the important thing, is just being able to learn a couple things here and there. And then you're able to take it on for the next class, whatever you need to get done. And it's a long process, bro. You're not going to, you feel good some days, feel bad some days. It's like trying to find that good balance of just trying to stay level. And that's something that I had to be reminded of today, bro. I'm like, just got humbled, and that's how it goes. And I would like to share that with you guys, just because I know it happens. So don't want to keep repeating myself, but thank you guys. Appreciate all of you. We out. See you guys tomorrow. Let's go.